You are Locked On Texas Tech, your daily podcast on the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
The newcomers amongst some of those, particularly from smaller programs or different levels, you got to imagine those nerves are something they're going to have to contend with. You mentioned earlier in the week, man, the adrenaline that probably is just overlooked by some of us in the stands that's actually down there on the field when this ultra emotional event is playing out.
Yeah, and I think we kind of take for granted that a lot of these kids they're coming from, you know, the group of five levels in a lot of cases. Yeah, I mean, Lee Hunter played at UCF. They have decent crowds there. You know, Northern Illinois may provide some of that. They've all played in games where they've played in front of more people than what they're going to see on Saturday, but never when that group is rooting for them. Never when, you know, right? I mean, Skylar Go Howard will tell you, I mean, and I think Reggie Virgil said the same thing. He's like, when I walked into Notre Dame Stadium, I felt like I was in the Roman Coliseum. He's like, it's like where those guys used to fight way back in the 1800s or something. I think that's what he was describing. And he's like, it was crazy. Like, I was just looking around like, man, is this for real? Like, is this many people about to watch us play a football game? He's like, but I've never had it like where they're rooting for. And he was admittedly, he said, I've told my coaches it's going to take me a sec on Saturday, like to snap out of it. And so just keep reminding me, be where your feet are and like all the things. But he's like, because so much of this hype, these kids have all seen this. They've seen all of the promotional video and the past videos, and I think that a lot of them have it in their mind that this is going to be a madhouse on Saturday and all these home games. I hope that it is. I want this fan bases in this school in this city to put their best foot forward for all these players because they're going to talk and they've got it, you know, built up, and you just hope that it lives up to that in their mind. They've got to do their part too. But yeah, I think we've kind of glossed over that you're coming from Charlotte, you're coming from UTEP, you're coming from Northern Illinois, you're coming from Miami of Ohio, you're coming from, I don't know, you can just keep rattling them off.
Yeah.
And the majority of that portal class, yes, they're older. They've played in front of crowds this big, but never while that group is rooting for them. And I think that's
friendly.
a different, yeah, it's a bit of a different vibe.
First, today's episode brought to you by Upside. Red Raider fans, are you still paying full price for gas? Stop leaving money behind and get real cash back every time you fill up with the free Upside app. Just download the free Upside app in the App Store or Google Play Store right now and start earning cash at the pump today. And you can use our limited time promo code FOOTBALL and get an extra 25 cents back per gallon on your first fill up. You can make up to $300 a year just from buying the gas you already needed. You might think it's too good to be true, but it's totally legit. Real people are getting paid just to make their daily commutes, and you can too. Plus, you can cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. So don't let this hour drive on by. Download the free Upside app now and use our limited time promo code FOOTBALL for a limited time 20-cent per gallon bonus. That's our promo code FOOTBALL for a limited time 25-cent per gallon bonus. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions. Friendly for the most part.
Yes.
We've seen some ebbs and flows
Yeah,
at the Jones
right.
before with the hometown boys. Man, I'm looking forward to what should be a great year all year at Jones Stadium. But I am wondering about Saturday night. What do you think, weather-wise, there's some predicted gully washers for, 72 hours plus, it seems like, for West Texas this weekend. Is that something they're discussing at all inside or preparing for inside?
Yeah, I mean, you maybe practice with some wet footballs and things like that. Could it affect the drone show? I mean, as I look at it, as the time you and I are talking, it just basically the chances have decreased, and it just says scattered now, whereas before it was like, and so we've still got plenty of time between now and kickoff and all that stuff. I just hope that, there's some cooperation for I'm just asking for about 3.5 hours, man, of a window there. And and then rain is one thing, but then lightning is another. That's when we get into delays and all that kind of stuff. But hopefully it'll clear up or, move a slightly different direction, at least for Saturday night, because I that would just almost feel like cruel. Or what it'd feel like? Typical Texas Tech. Why can't you schedule the game when the rain's not going to happen? You know, I'm sure there's somebody sitting in a chair somewhere in front of a computer typing that out right now.
Sure.
This is what us is.
It should have been an 11 a.m. kickoff,
yes.
as we were all saying.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
I wouldn't mind if that scattered cloud just headed right on over to about FM 400 and 597. You can stay far away from Jones Stadium, but I got a little patch of grass there. I'd love to have a little moisture for
the water. I got you.
I don't want to wish it all away, just maybe away from the Jones for a period of time. But yeah, you want to talk about cruel and unusual punishment, man. Just having to wait for a game to start anyway. But what if we're in a lightning delay for UAPB?
Well,
that is a true test of character.
Wyoming, I lived that deal 2 years ago. Yeah, we and I think that set a bad. Yeah, the delays are tricky, man. Yeah, come out for warm-ups, then come back. I mean, it's just like, geez, man, come on, can we just not do this thing? But yeah, Mother Nature, man. Mother Nature.
And then sometimes you wind up knocking off number one after a delay, so they can be friendly to some, I guess.
Oklahoma, enjoying some peanut butter and jelly in the locker room. I was a part of it.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect necessarily. I think the temperature clearly is anticipated as being pleasant, but whether or not we're going to have some moisture to contend with, we'll find out, I guess, together on Saturday night. But, man, looking for a great environment, at least to start the game. I am not going to browbeat anybody who is bouncing whenever you choose to bounce. It is UAPB from the football championship subdivision, and that's not a fan problem. That lies elsewhere, but maybe a future holds less of those where we will be more compelled, even beyond 950 drones, to see the fourth quarter. So we can dream big dreams, right? Looking forward to finding out what it looks like either way, Chris. And don't forget about those tubas and over 1,000 Going Band alums going to be in the mix. That's a lot of brass.
And could be a lot of ponchos for some band members on the field if that's
liquor business is going to be good this weekend.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
If you're looking for a side hustle. All right, Chris, appreciate the time as always, my man. We got a couple more go rounds before we wrap it up for the week. We'll dive into the mailbag. We'll have some thoughts on the other side of your visit with Coach McGuire for the Coaches Show kickoff for the season as well. So looking forward to really being with you right up to kickoff Saturday night. So everybody stay tuned, and we'll see you for the next one. Going to need some sounds. Hope.
Hey, bang, bang, bang. Yeah.
Thank you. Come on.
Yeah,
I mean, there was
right.
a solution for those who are listening by
I
podcast only, but this is not the time to tell us to stop keeping hope alive.
That was the first turnover of the week. Yeah, hope it is alive, people. And
you know from previous experience, when you don't throw it out, people notice.
I know. They notice
from you.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Thank you, Chris. And thank you, everybody, for being out there. Get subscribed on YouTube or anywhere you get podcasts so you never miss an episode. Thank you to the Everydayers for riding along always. And, of course, the Matador Mob as well, and our guy Richard for that question. And would love to hear from you on your answer to it. Most important football season ever for the Double T gang. Let us know in the YouTube comments or shoot us a text if you're a Matador Mobster. If you're not, hit the show notes and find a link to a free 14-day trial if you're interested in joining that crew. That's your direct line to Chris and myself with one-on-one texts sent straight to your phone. And can't wait to be back at the stadium with you Mobsters playing a game pregame. Where in the world is Superfan Eric? Hopefully sitting by someone from Arkansas. All right, until next time, thanks as always for the time, and we hope to see you back for the next round on Locked On Texas Tech.